Hello. Today is Saturday, November 21st. And it's time for our weekly highlight meeting. And this week's about the simplest way to stay on track. Try this. But first, let's see how I did this week. I am doing really well. 0.7. I know some people might think that's not really doing really well, but for me that's doing really, really well. I had a little bit of a urinary tract infection this week, so I've been taking antibiotics for it, which retains water, and I've been drinking an abundance of water to flush my system out too. So I really was thinking that I was not going to have a loss at all. I really thought I was going to stay the same. So 0.7 to me is quite the victory. And so I'm really happy with that. So today I weighed 209.2, which is a 0.7 loss from last week, which brings my total weight loss to 95 pounds. I joined Weight Watchers December 16, 2016. It's taken me 4 years to lose 95 pounds, but I've lost 95 pounds. So I'm really happy with that. But we'll get on with the meeting. I don't know, the lighting is really bad today. I don't know what the deal is. What the dealio is. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. There we go. So like I said, it's a fan favorite. It's week 5, and it's the simplest way to stay on track. Try this. The holiday season can be festive and delicious and busy. Well, obviously this wasn't written in 2020 because if we're listening to the CDC guidelines, it's not going to be that festive, and it's not going to be that busy because I know for my own self, I'm buying a small turkey for Jim and I. Well, I'm buying a bigger turkey, but it's just going to be Jim and I for dinner, and I'm going to do porch pickups for my kids because we're trying to follow the guidelines and stay healthy. I'm hoping that things will change up a little bit so that we can get together for Christmas, but if not, definitely for next year. But that doesn't mean that just because we're not getting together with family this year, in some instances, I know some people still are going to do it, but we can still watch our points, watch our food, watch everything. We have to remember it's a holiday, not a holiday week. And so, I mean, I'm not going to track on Thanksgiving. That doesn't mean that I'm going to go whole crazy. I'm going to really watch what I'm eating. I'm going to eat a 0-point breakfast, and then I'm going to enjoy my Thanksgiving dinner with dessert. And then I'm going to lead up to that Monday, Tuesday, well, from today until Thursday, watching my points, watching what I'm doing, try to save some weeklies, and then enjoying my Thanksgiving. And then on Friday, get right back on track because just because it's a holiday doesn't mean that you can go crazy. It doesn't mean that those points aren't calories. And you just have to remember that. A lot of times people will think, well, you know, I'm going to eat a lot on Thanksgiving, so I might as well just wait until the following Monday and start again. No, you're really setting yourself up for failure. Lead into that day, and you'll really enjoy the foods. I have the habit of, which I'm sure a lot of people do, eating the lightest breakfast that I can so that I can eat a lot at my Thanksgiving meal and enjoy it and be really hungry. A lot of times I don't think we really know what hungry is. And I think on Thanksgiving I do because I eat very lightly on Thanksgiving morning. And I don't eat a lunch. Well, I don't eat a lunch anyhow, but I eat a little earlier because we're going to have, Jim and I are going to have our Thanksgiving dinner about 5 o'clock. So that's my plan. But it says that it can also be a prime opportunity for goals to fly right out the window. That's why this year, more than ever, it is important to focus on small, simple behaviors that will help us stay motivated and focused and eventually ladder up to those big picture goals we're working toward on our WW journeys. If you watch my daily vlog, you know that my goal is to hit not only 100 pounds before Christmas, but is to also try to get to Wonderland before the New Year's. I want to be on New Year's Eve in Wonderland. I can't remember what day of the week it is. I weigh on Saturdays, but I am going to weigh myself on New Year's Eve because I'm 5 pounds to my 100-pound goal, and I am 9.3 from Wonderland. So I know that the only way I'm going to do that is by being very conscious of my food choices during this time between now and New Year's Day. And I'm not going to starve myself. I'm not going to deprive myself. I'm going to enjoy what I want, but I'm going to track, and I'm going to stay on track, and I'm going to follow these guidelines. So the first guideline they tell you to is they spell out the word STAR. The first one is S for specific. What are you looking to accomplish and how can you do it? Details are important. An example, I'll set aside a half hour of alone time to try to read and recharge on Sunday after dinner. Like I just said, my goal is to be specific about what I want to do. And I specifically want to hit my 100-pound goal by Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day even, and to hit my Wonderland goal by New Year's Eve. And the only way I'm going to do that is by being specific in my food choices and my exercise choices and just my well-being and my mindful thinking choices. Letter T is truly doable. Is your goal realistic and repeatable for you? Being honest about what you possibly want is key. Example, I can make time for this after the kids are asleep. Okay, I can do this. I know I can do this. I have to cut back on my fruit a little bit. I do go a little crazy with my fruit, which is sugar. I understand it's good sugar, but it's still sugar. And I have gotten into the habit now this past week, drinking a lot more water, and so I need to be focusing on that. And I do think that the plan I have in motion for the coming weeks is completely doable. I have a plan for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to enjoy Thanksgiving, but like I said, it's one day. And then after that day is over, just concentrate on getting to Christmas Eve, because then on Christmas Eve I'll have a nice Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas Day dinner, one of the two. I haven't decided yet. And just stay on track in the meantime. It's just going to be like any other day. I am not one to make the Christmas cookies. I usually make fudge every year. I probably won't make fudge this year. My cousin Lynn usually comes from Toronto and stops by on her way to Minnesota to see her family. But she's in Canada. We're not letting Canadians in. They're not letting us in. So I don't think I'm going to see her this Christmas. I always made them a little bundle to take with them. My kids have informed me that they're not really a big fan of my fudge, that they only were taking it to make me feel better. So I'm not going to make fudge just for myself. Letter A is to be active. What do you want to start doing? Don't think about what you want to stop doing. So the example is, I want to make time for myself. It's not, I want to stop forgetting to take time for myself. I'm going to continue with my walks with my sister in the morning. We walk every morning. We walk a little over 2 miles every morning. I look forward to that. It's time for us to connect. My sister lives 3 houses down from me. We see each other every day, so consider that we're in the same bubble. And so I don't, worry about anything like as far as COVID going. Not to say, I could go to the grocery store and pick up something and bring it and give it to her just as easily as she could to me. But I can only live so much in a bubble, and I can only live so long in a bubble. And I'm being very cautious, being very careful. I wear my mask. I don't wear my mask on my walk, but wherever I go, I wear a mask. So I'm going to continue on with that. I am going to try to get Jim to walk with me in the afternoons. Jim is a custodian at the schools in our district, and they've gone to virtual learning, so I don't think that he's going to be working as much. So hopefully, and he's informed me that he wants to lose a little bit of weight over the holidays, so maybe I can talk him into walking with me just a mile in the afternoon. And the letter R is what's relevant. Is this something you want to do? It shouldn't be something you think you should do. And the example is, time to recharge will help me show myself a little more self-compassion and be more present in my life. I've always said that you cannot lose weight for anybody else. There's sure a lot of your doctors want you to lose weight, or your family says you should lose weight, or your spouse says you should lose weight. Unless you want to lose weight, you're not going to be successful. And this is something I really want. I truly, truly want this. This is a goal I've been trying to attain since the 80s, is to lose the 100 pounds. I feel so close to my goal in achieving it, and so I know this is what I really want. And what I really want is to get into Wonderland. And the only way I'm going to do it is by staying dedicated to my program and my exercise and my mind. I need to not convince myself, but remind myself that the reason I'm on this is look at the benefits, because I've reaped so many benefits by the 95 pounds that I've lost. And I want to continue on that. And so it's going slow. It's going really slow for me. But you know what? I haven't got anything else to do, so that's no problem for me. The recipe is for radicchio, goat cheese, and fig pizza. Okay, you lost me. Oh, why my printers? She must be printing something. Sorry about the noise. Anyway, that is 8 points on all plans. Oh, that's, well, you know what? A slice of pizza is 10 points. If I'm going to have pizza, I'm going to splurge for the other 2 points and just have a regular slice of pepperoni pizza, because this is not something I would be interested in. But I will leave it in the end of the video in case you want to see it and see if it's something you might want to try. I can tell you right now, not for me. No, not going to do it. So anyway, week 5 of our favorites, fan favorites, the simplest way to stay on track. And I know we can do it. 209.2, 95 pounds lost, 0.7 this week. I'm happy with my results. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like it. Let me know how you did this week. So always stay safe.